Our next inductee is Kevin Hastings, and unfortunately his friend Virgil Gazzola couldn't make it at the last minute, and now it's up to me to figure out what to say. I think Kevin will have no problem explaining what his career is all about. He is a professional hockey official. He went up through the junior hockey ranks and played in the Ontario Hockey League. He played at university and eventually played pro hockey. And he had an epiphany at some point to say, maybe I should go into officiating. And from there, he has made quite a name for himself and won awards as a hockey official. And I think I'll turn it over to Kevin to give you a bird's eye view of what he's done and maybe some comments on life in general. I'd like to introduce Kevin Hastings. Thank you.
Thank you. Obviously, I'm not one for writing stuff down. I go off my top of my head. So first off, I'd like to thank the other inductees today. Unbelievable accomplishment to come back to King City and have this stowed upon us, and everybody for coming today, Mr. Allison, Mr. Clark. So great to see so many familiar faces from the past. I'd like to thank my mom and dad, Bruce and Linda Hastings, for coming. Thank you very much. And I'll tell you a funny story. 2018, I was accepting an award at the Hockey Hall of Fame. And my mom and dad were there, and all my buddies were there, and there was a full room in the Stanley Cup room, and I thanked everybody, but I forgot to thank my partner, Jen. So, thank you. Wow, it's been a real good ride. Whenever I do speeches, I get emotional. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Coming to King City to me was, we came here as young kids and we left adults. It was our teachers weren't teachers. Teachers were our friends. They helped us build things outside of school, and I took a lot of that. Like, you know, Mr. McClure, like Sean brought up Mr. Wright. I probably spent more time in his office sitting there talking about hockey and football than I did actually probably going to class and doing schoolwork. But he was, he was a friend, and everybody here, they treated you like you were your friends. We were also here for school, but it was such a good time. Did people think I was going to go to university? Probably not. I think I probably hold a high school record for phys ed credits, but that's for another day to talk about. So, yeah, after I left here, I was able to go to the University of Guelph and play for another King City alumni, Marlon Mueller. Was able to play in 3 national championships, lost 2, and finally my last year we won a national championship at the University of Guelph. It was an unbelievable experience, and then decided I was going to play pro. I turned pro and moved to the States, and I was playing in the Central Hockey League, but unfortunately, like, I had a lot of head problems, concussion problems, and that. So when I came back, I got into officiating, and man, I loved it right off the bat. I was fortunate enough to work in the OHA for 3 months, and I won the OHA's most promising official, and then the OHL hired me, and then the NHL hired me to work the American Hockey League. So a couple special this year in the Ontario Hockey League. I worked my 1,000th regular season game. I'm at about 240 playoff games in 22 years with the OHL. And I'm currently going into my 23rd year in the OHL on the ice and my 22nd year in the American Hockey League. I've been humbled in the American Hockey League in 2016-17. I won the AHL's Mike Condon Award. And in 18, I was fortunate enough to, in the OHL, to win the Ken Bowden Distill Memorial Award. It was a mentor of mine, and he passed away from cancer. And he really helped me in my career. get to accomplish things that I have accomplished. So, again, thank you. Yeah, I'm not very good at doing speeches anymore. It's hard, I know. Maybe it's, you know, it's an accomplishment for everybody up here in this front row to be here, and I know they're grateful for everybody that helped them out and get to where they've been and things they've done, like, you know, what Sean's done, you know, with cancer, and, you know, hey, I'm just a guy out on the ice skating around in stripes, so I'm not, the accomplishments aren't to what you guys done. It's really nice to be back here at King City. I see things haven't changed that much. Maybe due for a little bit of a facelift here and there, but you know, it's nice to come back. I say it's funny. I just talked with Virgil before I came in here. For a guy that builds roads, he couldn't find the road to get here today, so he wanted to be here. It was just a prior commitment that kept him things at work. I've gotten a little crazy, but I say to people that around wherever I've been around the world with hockey or school, King City was a special spot. I know for me, like I see Sean a couple years ago when we had a team in the road to conquer cancer. It was great to see Sean. It was just like old times. You could just talk and everybody could be the same. My age group, we have a special group of guys like Bill Colbert, Kyle Walsh, Matthew Perrick, and we get together every year. And those friendships and bonds were built here in King City Secondary. So I'm grateful for this award, and I just want to thank everybody for helping me along the way. Thank you.